Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to whatever we're doing.
You know what we're doing? We're doing behind the scenes important info stuff. We're going to go over here. Did I remember? Haha, yeah, no, I uploaded you, but I did not actually make you public. So let's do that. Okay, so I thought about that when I was going out to buy groceries this morning, and then forgot about it until I literally started streaming. They're like, "Wait a second, I didn't actually make that video public, did I?" Okay, so the VOD from yesterday is public, and now we can move on. So time to go over to the Twitch, and we will press Control C. We will press Control V. Da da da. Excuse me. Okay, we can click this just to get rid of the exclamation point that shouldn't have been in there in the first place. I don't know what the hell these people are thinking. It's crazy. Even worse is that the notification that they give you to turn on your goddamn microphone, it stays there after you've turned your microphone on. It just keeps having this exclamation point notification that's like red. So it's like, oh, okay, I have an actual problem. I can't believe that they made a change like that. That's crazy to me. Okay. So when last we left off, we were dicking around in our inventory or something, and now we are going to pop over to somewhere. We're opening up a game. You know, my nose wasn't stuffy until I started streaming, and now all of a sudden my nose is stuffy. Let's see. Okay. I presume... Yeah. Sarcaster save is up to date. Bum, ba-da-ba-bum, bum. So how are we on inventory space now? Have we managed to clear enough that I can actually empty this?
I have too much. No room. I have too much. I have too much.
No. Somehow we have even more bullshit than we had before? How did that happen? So I think one of the issues that I'm running into here is actually just that I have so many things that are size 1. Let's go through... What? I need to get the chippings to do the Verdant Quest's next part. I'm very concerned about not having all the materials on hand if we... Yeah, it's very concerning that we just... I was thinking that we'd be getting rid of so much stuff that we'd be in really good, solid shape, but that does not appear to be the case. I think we're going to need to put...
I have too much.
Oh no, we have some stuff that we can sell, probably. how many... We have 2 hourglasses here. We have a 3rd hourglass here. So we should probably rework an item. Let's open up our spreadsheet that we have. So we have a 10% crit ring, we have a 10% crit axe. I could rework the ring if I wanted. I can't remove the attack reset thing from the weapon because I don't have the ability to move that. So if I was going to copy something, I don't think that I want to copy anything. I don't think that that's going to accomplish anything that I need right now. Let's take a look at all the legendaries that we have in our inventory. I don't think I need to worry about these. None of these are legendary. Okay. So this is a... Oh, wait. This has killing with a single target attack will recover your action time. What do you have on your bow? You don't have a legendary bow. Okay, so I think we're going to rework this one immediately. If we do that... Then we have another thing for Jungle Fowl. And it also means the Jungle Fowl can make better usage of single target, which Jungle Fowl does use fairly regularly. And we just need to remove, I think, probably both the endurance and the speed. The speed is not super critical if we are doing a thing. So let's find our pearls. Oh, we have a bunch of ogre ears that we can get rid of. Okay. Save the game. Okay, we got rid of the endurance first. So this undercaster nonsense. And then, unfortunately, this is a very low level item. So, where are my control cubes? Are those also in your inventory? God damn it. Okay. Okay, this gives personality. That's reasonable. We can take the personality, add that in. Okay, save this under caster nonsense. Hey, Celestial. Remove the wrong thing. The wrong thing again. If we remove the wrong thing twice in a row, we're fine. Okay, so we have personality on the item, and we're now going to be pumping with...
I have too much. No room.
Okay, didn't feel like that would work. Okay.
No room. There isn't any room.
Okay, endurance. Air resistance, luck. I could do personality luck. Do I want to do personality luck or do I want to do double personality? I'll do personality luck. That's fine. Okay. So with that being the case, we now have personality and we have luck. And we should be able to pump this.
No.
Get the job done. Okay, there we go. So we're basically just going to get these values pumped up as high as we can get them. Okay, 108 for both. And do the diamonds. Okay. So with this, we get a 7% power boost. We can go ahead and sell the bow that we just finished removing, and then we can
Need a new weapon?
kind of move on with our life.
Thanks.
So I could and maybe should pump this up a bit with control cubes because we have a very, very weak variant on this right now. There we go. So, how are we doing? Alright, let's save it up. What are you on? Soul Drinker, okay. So that was a bad idea. Next on our agenda, we've gotten that item built, which means that we have a legendary bow for everybody now. And that does mean that we can change our spreadsheet to add reset to bow on Jungle Fowl. So Jungle Fowl only needs enchant scaling and enchant crit. That's why the value is so low. It's because I don't have the enchant scaling. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So once we get the enchant scaling legendary on them... Actually, I shouldn't have come down here yet. I need to check to see if I have the other effects that I need. So this is crit chance, leech, ascension I already have, and these are artifacts. These are a mix, but nothing of particular value to me right now. And we will go down to the right side because this is where the other chests are. And over here, we can look in all these chests and see what legendaries we've deposited here. I don't think that we deposited any legendaries here that we are going to miss. I think these are all artifacts. 3%. 3%. Buff reserves. So what effect do we have on this? Double speed, which is not optimal. All right. So we're going to move on to where? What zone are we going to? We're going back to Might and Magic 6. We're doing Dragon Sand. We're going to Dragon Sand, which is unfortunate because that means that I'm going to Dragon Sand while I still have an inventory problem.
No room.
But that's okay. I'll live. We did just get rid of a bunch of stuff, so hopefully we'll have at least some amount of space opened up by this.
I have too much.
We're fine for now. So, we're going to cast Fly. We're going to go to Might and Magic 8. We're going to pop over to Regna quick. Just to pick up food. Then we will pop over to Dragon Sand. And be ready for action.
Join the party. Any delicacy you like.
Okay, we're back to Ravenshore. Cast Fly. And then... Antagaric and Enroth. So we're going to here. We're saving under caster save. Looking on the which face is it? Oh, it isn't the other one. I clicked on the right one the first time. Okay. So, we do have a pedestal here. I don't need to worry about it right now. We can worry about that later. I think that we can fly here, right? Yes, we can fly here unrestricted. So, what we're going to do is we're going to invis, and then basically as soon as we get into the yellow, we take a pot shot, and then we leave before the projectile hits me. We cast invis, we pop over here, we do this, cast invis, pop over here. Look, this might actually be really fast. Okay, one of them did survive. It did not survive the second hit. We're going to just set this to implosion. You can swap to Dracula, because it's not like we're going to be in melee. You can swap to this. We're set. And I don't have to recast Fly because of where we are, so this is going to be a really quick and easy area for the most part, I think. We're already like 10% done. So... Okay. Oh, you're still on. I don't know why I thought I killed a boss in a single round of combat. Easy peasy. Save the game. Fly over here, blow you up. Go hit this again. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's mean. Man, caster save. Caster save is pretty out of control.
Done it.
It's dumb. This is dumb. They're like, the packs are isolated, so if you can just, like, on the melees, in order to hit them, I have to get close enough that I aggro other packs. But, like, I don't even have to aggro the other packs with the caster run. Like, what percentage of the damage is coming out of you now? 93% because I'm just one-shotting everything. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I heard dragons were bad. People kept saying dragons were bad, and I was like, I need to test out the dragons. Because, like, people talk about the dragons a lot, right? It's like it's a topic of discussion. How do we improve dragons? How do we make dragons work? Da-da-da-da-da. Right? Like, and so, like, my understanding of what the balance was going to look like was that my dragon was going to be sad and pathetic. And that has not been my experience with this dragon. That has not, in fact, been what I have experienced. And I didn't have any preconceptions there, right? Like, with the caster run generally, I had the preconception that, like, it was going to be real easy, right? Like, this is not... My priors are not being challenged by what's happening right now, okay? Like, this is not challenging my priors. This is what my priors were. I wasn't gonna say it out loud because it's like, okay, you know... People keep pretending that the casters have some disadvantage to them. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt or whatever, but, like, you know, oh, well, you know, when you're in the caster run, you're gonna have difficulties with the like, these corner plays you keep doing, and it's like, implosion exists. And then we have, like, the rock blast strategies that are just so out of control. And it's like, yeah, you know, I think that we'll be fine. There is an element with casters of them having, like, everything you can do, I can do better. When it comes, like, with melees, where it's like, yeah, I can, as a caster, you can still melee. Now, as an archer, you can't, right? To be clear, like, an archer party has distinct disadvantages, but a caster party really doesn't. Oh, right, yes. I need to actually dodge your attacks. It's kind of wild that did not one-shot Cassowary. Oh, you're swift! I forgot it was swift. F's in chat. I am not reloading for that. I deserved that. We're not reloading for that. I normally would reload for that, but considering how easily this area has gone, it feels kind of almost rude to do that. They're only level 222. Yeah, we are now higher level than dragons. So we're at the point in the game where enemies will never be as high level as us ever again, unless we go to a map. Because these are, I think... Actually, that was the wrong type. Yeah, I think that the gold dragons might be like a little bit higher than this, but I think the gold dragons are still gonna be lower than this. Okay, so we've cleared all the outlying islands. It also means we're not going to get any EXP anymore. Our EXP gain is going to be absolute garbage for the rest of the run, probably. Which does mean that we can more casually just sort of like walk through like entire regions without needing to be like traveling back and forth between continents a bunch. So it should speed up a bunch of stuff to be able to do this. So this is kind of a... That was interesting. We were slightly out of range there. Could you please attack the target that's actually in range? Thank you. Now what we're looking for is the ability to transfer a legendary effect to another item slot. I believe... I didn't need to use those attacks, but... You know, you gotta live at least a little dangerously when you're completely immune to your first incoming attack, right? Oh, we do have enough EXP to level. Okay, we got a couple dragon bosses here. We got a polar and a summoner. Neither of those are relevant affixes. They're just extra HP. Okay, we're too far away. Doing those kinds of moving strats only really work if you're not.
It's a match.
Fuck. Thought I was in range.
Nice shot.
Okay. Things slow down a bit here just because this is such a packed area. But it's not that big a deal.
Who wants some?
Let's see. I don't even remember there was a thing there.
This one's it is down.
Okay, we killed a nice big pack there. And we haven't aggroed the pack with the two bosses yet. My goal is, I think, to clear out the bulk of the ones that aren't that pack first.
This one's powerful.
And then once I've done that...
Yes, we've done it.
Once we've done that, we can just grab you, I guess. Fuck. Not the target I was trying to shoot, but that's okay. Are you overland now?
This one's powerful.
Okay, that one's toast.
It's a match.
Was it out of range or something? No, I just barely managed to not kill it. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's take
It's a match.
pot shots.
We've done it.
Clear out most of those. Pop over here. Can we grab you alone now? Probably not. You're not that. Yes. Okay, we got the other non-boss. Okay, next bosses. Okay, we got our first death there. Well deserved. Fucked up the button inputs badly there. Yeah. Oh, was that just a normal dragon?
Never seen one before.
Okay, the puller's at half HP. We're gonna save. Somebody else that we're attacking, so we're gonna disengage. Okay, puller's almost dead. Ooh, okay, we got way more targets than I want. Let's grab this red one. Okay. I wonder how it determines what you attack when you don't have your cursor over something. Like, I wonder what the actual mechanism of that decision is. Because I feel like when enemies are close by, it tends to fairly consistently target the enemy that is taking up the bulk of your screen. Maybe? But then when enemies are further away, it's just a complete shit show. It's like no consistency whatsoever. I wonder if it's just firing basically at a random pixel on screen. Is it actually, though? Hey, Axel. I feel like that mostly works when things are close by, but I don't know that that necessarily holds true when enemies are further away in vanilla. I don't know the targeting has actually been altered by this. It might be, but I don't know.
It is down.
I'd have to go back in game and do some actual testing.
Never seen one before. Never seen one before.
Just load up vanilla. We're at 66%. Interesting. I wonder why that was changed then. I wonder if there's I wonder if there's room for error past the maximum distance. If because like if I had to guess, I would say that if something's been changed, it probably wasn't deliberate. When it comes to targeting, right? Like that, it just seems like an unusual thing to change. But yeah, if you just got into Mon, you're like, yeah, the targeting is definitely wildly different. Then that's good information that I did not know before. I wonder why it would have been altered. I also wonder which mod altered it. And I'm curious if it was deliberate or not. That's possible, yeah. Ouch.
Easy stuff. We've done it.
G and also G. Probably easiest to just kill you. Oh, never mind. It's not. I don't have password yet. I stand corrected. Let's see. Power and vitality are not actual stats. Power and vitality are basically descriptors of how your stats are interacting to generate damage and your effective HP. So vitality you can generally consider as like your average effective HP for like a generified attack. Like, so it's not super useful for calculating effective HP because it's like if you have 90% fire resistance and 20% like air resistance, that you averaging those two out does not meaningfully give you anything, right? The power statistic is basically there to give you an idea of like in totality how is a piece of gear going to impact your damage throughput. I mean, that did less than 10,000 damage for some reason. And it also didn't crit, right? Which shouldn't be possible. I think it's comparing against the first ring slot. So it's comparing against the first ring slot. So your first ring slot has durability on it, and you're adding a new ring, so you're not actually, there's no trade-off, but it's still comparing against the first ring slot. So they're not actually going to lower your vitality. They would lower your vitality if you replaced your existing ring in the first slot. But if you're at the beginning of the game, you probably don't have full ring slots. Getting shot.
It is down.
Okay. You know, I was all excited about seeing all those blue things on my mini-map, and I think they're mostly Dragon Eyes that I don't need. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm dropping dragons in the ocean again. We've now dropped 2 in the water, one of which was a boss. Life is sad.
This one's powerful.
That should have hit me. I did not deserve to dodge that. That should have hit me.
It's a match.
Okay. So Windows save.
It's a match.
Well, we're almost done with Dragon Sand. How are we doing on EXP? Okay, well we've got Might and Magic 8 caught up. So I think we need about 1 extra level, and then we'll be able to go. We probably will get that.
This one. It is down.
Hopefully we get that from the area completion, because if we don't get that from the area completion, we're going to have to start up the dungeon and get probably a significant amount of overkill EXP. That was a very slow response time on my part.
It's a match. It is down.
Okay, Venomous is not a reflector, so we don't have to care. Man, I need to get back into doing melee runs. This is legitimately just way too easy. Like, obviously Cassowary helps. Cassowary is very strong, but like, this wouldn't be that much harder if I was just having the other characters. If it was just the other characters, then I'd have a substantially better setup on at least one of those characters. Since, well, actually, never mind. I'd have a completely additional character. So. Have another dedicated spellcaster. No, I mean this is taking long enough that, you know, missing out on. What is that? Oh, that's just 2 items. Okay. I was all excited. I was like, "Ooh, what's happening there? What's happening there?" It's just a Dragon Eye and a hopefully ascended gem. If it's not ascended, that'll be pretty sad.
Yes, we've done it.
Okay, goes up. Okay.
Yes, we've done it. This one's it is down.
Okay, invis up. Save the game. Okay, we've got a Plagueborn Thunder Lizard here. Okay, that gold dragon's almost dead. I'm actually gonna go after these just for shits and giggles because they aren't currently over the water, but if I let them move, they might be. Yeah, I think the issue is that I'm in kind of a try-hard mood right now.
It's
Not so much like just a relaxing mood. Like, I want to do some math. And instead, we're just having a really easy, chill time. Making dragons explode. Whee! Okay. You know, maybe I should. Maybe I should transition into a late game where I'm not allowed to dodge. I just have to, like, walk to the enemies and just attack them and pray. That could be kind of funny. As, like, a transition. Because we have plenty of EXP, right? Like, we got so many skill points that we just are sitting on. We could just dump all of those into Mana Shield if we wanted. So, like, in theory, we could, like, max out, like, get, like, everybody up to whatever mastery level they're gonna get with their, whoops. Yeah, I need to end this for this, because they're gonna shoot before I...
yes, we've done it.
Before I move otherwise.
Yes, we've done it.
Go. And we are close.
Never seen one before.
I might end up doing that. The issue, of course, is that by switching over to the durability setup, I am in theory making myself massively stronger than I am right now. Because then instead of getting one shot by all these attacks, I will be probably mostly impervious to them. If we're being honest, like, I'll be massively increasing my resistances, and my effective HP is going to go up by, like, a couple orders of magnitude. We're going to do it. We're definitely pulling the trigger on that. We're pulling the trigger on...
I have too much.
on turning these motherfuckers into gods. Okay, we have the ability to go straight to Might and Magic 8. So what we're going to do is we are going to loot all the bodies. Let's loot the outlying islands first, just for shits and giggles. We'll do each island one at a time. And save the game. there's like nothing in the chest. That's fine. Let's do the next one. We'll do this big one over here. And we won't get to loot the boss because the boss fell in the water. But we loot everything else, which is nice and good. Pop this, and we'll grab the last island. Got a reagent there. Pop, pop, pop. That is a very powerful devil ichor. Doesn't really matter. It's not a catalyst. Generally speaking, it only matters for catalysts how strong they are, unless you have a shit ton of the lower tier ones. Okay, so moving right along, we're gonna go over here. And start at the bottom and move our way up. Okay. Whoop. It's the boss. Okay, got a learning book. You know, it's interesting because Ma actually makes it, with the changes to the way that the items work, it actually makes it much more reasonable to do a run where you're not buying books off of vendors. Because there's a few guaranteed spots to get, like, several spells in the game. And with every single enemy having the potential to drop a spell book, I've gotten a decent number of the spells that I need to have eventually as drops from enemies. Like, it's not that uncommon to find spell books. So it's just kind of interesting. Because like in vanilla, they'll only drop off of like very specific enemies, and there just aren't that many enemies that have the potential to drop like a mid-tier book, for instance.
No room. No room. No room.
There we go. So we actually have plenty of space now. Okay. Okay. Plop that. Plop that. You know, I'm surprised how far we've managed to get in here without running out of space. We got a long dagger there. Oop, we got a Philosopher's Stone. Love that. We need a boatload of Philosopher's Stones for that quest, I think. I think we might need 10. I think it's very silly. And once we have finished that quest, we can use the rest of them to just finish those potions that we have. I'm shocked that we haven't run out of space yet. Because we only had like 4 inventories to play with. 4.5. Whoop. And once we've got all this stuff, we can take a look at... Oh, there we go. We finally
No room.
finished off these inventories.
No room. No room. No room. No room. There isn't any room. There isn't any room. There isn't any room.
Okay, wait, is that everything? Did we loot all the bosses? All the things? Okay, so we can look around. I think we're golden. We can activate the shrine here. And we have the ability to level up, and we have the ability to leave the area, so that's all great. We are not going to do the bonus dungeon yet. And now we are going to go level up, and we are going to go on a training spree, actually. We're going to basically take everybody up to whatever they need to get the highest degree of mastery that they're going to get for their weapon skills, or sorry, their armor skills. And then we are going to invest into Mana Shield.
Leave it.
And just see how it goes.
Leave it.
Okay. Hey, Doja Cat.
This item's weak.
We're winning way too much, actually. It's a problem. It's just... I think we had like 3 or 4 reloads
This item's weak.
in this zone.
This item.
We're still like one-shotting everything. That's not true. We're not one-shotting the top tier
We don't need it.
dragons, and obviously we're not one-shotting the bosses. But we are killing the top tier dragons in 1 round of combat, just not in 1 hit.
We don't need it.
Nice. Thanks for the resub.
Jump.
Are you winning, Ark? God, where is that even from? Where's the Are You Winning Son thing from? Was that like from a TV show? Oh wow, did we not find a single legendary in all of...
Yes.
Okay. We found a legendary. It's not useful to us, but we found a legendary. Are you You're winning, son. The answer, of course, is always absolutely. Absolutely. So, we have 3 o'clock. Let's go around learning all of the skills. The sad thing is that, we did die, like, a couple of times, but, like, honestly, almost, like, didn't die once. It was really
It is closed.
way too
Can we assist you?
simple. Okay, we need to pick up Mana Shield, which we'll wait another couple of hours, I guess. We're actually not going to wait a couple of hours yet. First, we're going to Shield. Yes, we will, because we...
Can I help you find
Okay, Mana Shield. Mana Shield, you can't learn it. Mana Shield and Mana Shield. So what we're going to find out here is how absolutely out of control does this make our characters. So, unfortunately we won't have any dragons to test on because we just murdered every dragon. But, let's see what happens when we pump this to 32. Assuming we have enough for that, which we do. Okay. And we don't even need to train it? We don't even need to train it. Okay. Sure. Okay, so is this enabled? Okay, we're enabling Mana Shield. So, all damage is absorbed by mana. Current damage reduction per mana is 5.1. So, we've gone from an effective HP of 1697 to an effective HP of 38,000. And just, a little tiny bit more. So we've got about 20 times the effective HP. However, I have the ability to get more by just getting myself closer to my actual maximum mana pool. Now, one thing that I could do to accomplish that is maintaining fewer buffs on this character. However, the other thing I can do to accomplish that is I can actually just equip an item that gives me the SP thing. So let's do that. We're gonna go to Castle Harmondale and see how ludicrous we can make this go in terms of effective HP. And we'll find out. We will find out. Because I think that I have some more. The question is whether I have an item that will do it, that I can actually equip on that character. So we have a sword here. That doesn't help me. I don't think you can use swords, right? Cannot. So, we're going to go over here. And we're going to see if... Actually, wait a second. I don't necessarily need that on you. What is giving you that? Oh, Jesus. I have 2 of these. I have one... Okay, I don't have the ability to use axes on other people, though. So, that does, however, mean... I didn't realize that I had that on 2 items. Okay. Mistakes were made. Give me a second. I'm going to hang on to this for right now.
No room.
Because switching them to one-handed shield is something that I want to get accomplished
There isn't any room. I have too much.
at some point.
I have too much.
So there we go. We can put this here. Leech restores mana instead of HP. This is the threshold thing, but this is an axe. I can't use an axe on that character. Okay, so I don't think we can get that affix on them necessarily. You also have it though, right? Who was the... What is the thing that I'm looking for? That buff, the buff reservation. Yeah, nobody else has that. Okay. That means that I unfortunately can't go completely ham with this the way that I would want to. Because I just don't have the legendary affix available for this character. However, this character has a bunch of H thinger as well. The other thing we can do, which we should do, is we're going to pump our leather. I'm actually going to save this under caster nonsense. And let's take a... I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. We'll get an idea by just doing the thing. So Mastery requires 20, I believe. We're not going to be able to get to 20 without leveling up more, unfortunately. The other thing that we can pump is Enlightenment. Enlightenment gives us 5% mana per skill point. So we could double this modifier by getting this to 40. Nice timing, Malekith. Right as we're dicking around with Mana Shield, just as something to do. We're getting you to 32. Currently enabled. Oop. And there we go. So basically, we've improved this character's effective hit points by 20 times. And that's before we do any shenanigans to get that mana reserved elsewhere. Or to get that unreserved, rather. So we're going to get you up to 20. Then what else are we going to do? I think... Do we want to pump... We should pump this so that we can do like a comparative analysis. So this needs to get up to 32. We also need to give you bodybuilding, though. So... And bodybuilding, we're not going to be able to get all the way to 32, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yes, we will pump your bodybuilding. And then you have a bunch of shit that you need. So, Mana Shield, we want to... Is it worth using Mana Shield on you if I'm not going to be able to max everything out? I can max everything out because you just need mastery, so you just need to get to 20. I would like to get a shield on, so yeah, and that actually just gives me double speed, so I don't even need that. So let's plop this in here.
There is no room.
Right, I need to do it the other way around.
There isn't any room.
And I need to actually get a shield. Do I have a shield on me that I can equip? I have an Astral Shield of Luck. I haven't picked up a single legendary shield this run. I've been kind of waiting on having that happen, but just has not been a thing. Yeah, we're going to basically try to just brute force some stuff in the end game just to see if it works. I don't know how it's going to go. You are going to be so squishy compared to everybody else. I'm now realizing just how squishy you're going to be. All right, you can get Master Bodybuilding, so we'll pump this to 20. We can get Shield to 20, I guess. So what is the thing that you have equipped that's giving you the buff reservation time? Oh, it's your boots. I can steal these. I can steal these.
No room.
No room. No room.
Okay. You don't even have to do anything. Oh my god, Mina. Mina's gonna be immortal. Okay, so Mina now has 13,000 times 5 plus 200 effective HP. So, that means that I have 65,000 effective hit points, up from 1,600. It's higher than that now, but I had 1,600 at the time. So that is about an order of magnitude and a half, right? That's, pretty good, We're not quite in 2 orders of magnitude range, but we're pretty close to 2 orders of magnitude range. Let's see here. You barely have anything reserved, so you don't even need that effect. So you have this now, and we're going to see if this works the way that I think that it does. I assume that it works the way that I think it does, and so it's going to be very, very funny. We need a shield. Do we have any, artifact shields that are good enough to justify? This gives plus 200 luck and shielding. Yeah, this is a reasonable thing to equip. This is going to give me so much luck that it's worth equipping, I think. So that's perfect. That's not a bad shield, actually. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to have. It also gives us shielding, which I think reduces magic damage taken, and since everything's going to be magic, basically, that's pretty solid. So, the listed vitality here does not register Monoshield as a thing, so this is off by 50 times. So I have 50 times this vitality, basically. It's like a pretty easy calculation to make. So that's what? It's 2 orders of magnitude and then halved, so it's like I have about 200,000 vitality on this character right now. So that's a little bit higher than Cassowary, but Cassowary doesn't have the mastery for scales or the other thing yet. Scales, I assume, is based off of dodge. I think it's the dodge trainers to do that. So let's pump. Do we want to pump Monoshield on you? Yeah, we'll pump Monoshield up to 20. There's no reason not to. And we're not going to pump anything beyond this. We're not, investing all of our shit into these effects. All we're doing here is saying, okay, if we take the minimum investment into this, how big of an impact is that? And we should probably get regen up to mastery with you. We can get expert with you very trivially, so we should do that at the very least. But we should get that up to mastery. As for you, you do need bodybuilding up to 20. And you do need... Oh, you can get GM regen. That's pretty funny. Interesting. I didn't realize you could get GM regen. I forgot that I had one extra category from being a troll. Let's bring this up to 32. We're not going to bring it up to 32, but it's close. So, how much regen do we now have on you? Let's see. We have. Okay, we can only like, increase this once we get the ability to increase it by a full order of magnitude, right? That is very funny. Gotta love the alliteration. Unfortunately, it's not sevens, which would be a little bit more, appropriate. Though it is funny because we're a Nosferatu with. It is a vampire, right? It is a vampire. Now, what else am I doing? We are we're going to train unarmed. So, or not unarmed, sorry. We're training dodge. So we're going to go over here. And I think that we still have the gizmo as well. We can probably just TP to get the mastery. And then I think GM is in Arathia. So get expert dodging. And then we pop over to Evanmorn Island. And then we can get the mastery here. I think they're over here. I think this might be the building. Maybe the merchant? No. Okay, master dodging. And then I believe the last one's in Arathia. I could have just asked, but we don't need to. And are you up here? Yes. So GM dodging is up here. Okay. So, that has increased our vitality by about 50%. And now, we can get bodybuilding. Is bodybuilding here? Probably not, right? I don't know that I've been in too many of these houses, because I think that these houses have more stuff that I haven't gone to, but that's fine. We're going to go to Meyer, because I know where bodybuilding is in New Sorbigal. I know the exact location, by which I mean I might get myself confused and go to the meditation person first, but I think they're right here. Nope, fuck. I was on track and then I turned away. Okay, so we're gonna get expert bodybuilding on everybody. And then we need to get mastery for you and you. So he's in Freehaven. Okay, hello Jason. Become master for these two. And we can't become GM. But yeah, unfortunately we have improved our HP. And by improved, I guess I mean the opposite of that. Do we want you to be reserving your buffs this way now that I think about it? Is that actually a good idea? Not necessarily, no. Because this is going to dramatically reduce our effective HP. But that's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. So, next on our agenda is... We got the mastery for that. We need plate. And shield expertise. So, Iron Fist. Okay, shield. Thornwick neck. Chain. Okay. Let's see. Near Castle Temper. Black Shepherd. Okay, so so we're going to Blackshire first. We'll grab the shield thing. Okay. Whoop. Okay, we got Shield Mastery. Then we go to Freehaven. And this person... Ah, right, they're at the top of Castle Temper. I remember now. I remember now. Can you get up here without... Oh, right. I also got leather that I need to do, and I just walked past. I looked at the leather person and said, nah, I don't need to worry about you, and left. Okay, we've got Master Bodybuilding. We got all of our defensive stuff set. Do I want to... Do I want to get Spear to Mastery so that I can equip a different weapon? No, I'm going to keep reserving my mana for this. I'm not going to worry about it. So, your vitality is now 48k, which is a lot lower than yours, and astronomically lower than yours. Let's see here. Your effective HP is... Let's see. It's what, like... It's 25 times this value. So if we double it, we get 16,000, and then we add another order of magnitude, so it's like 160 grand. So Raven is not as durable as Cassowary right now, because you add another quarter to that. No, Raven's a little bit tankier than Cassowary in terms of total maximum values. We could get Expert Regen, which we probably should. We can get your regen up to some value. Now then, what else are we going to do? Right, we needed to get... Unfortunately, we don't have you very well situated at all, right? Leather. So we were casting Lloyd's Beacon. We were going to Castle Iron Fist. And then we will go talk to the leather trainer. Castle Stone. I actually remember you. Plop over here. And we're going to see what happens if we take a pot shot from something. We're basically just going to walk at the next enemy group and see if we manage to survive any of it. What am I doing over here? There we go. So we now have Master Leather. So you have 27k durability. You are almost certainly not going to see any benefits from what just happened. Like, we're probably still going to just get obliterated on this character. It's going to be really funny. We have actually upped this to the maximum. We should probably rework this item or another piece of leather to give ourselves... My gear is so bad. I have double endurance and melee damage. 45 HP. It's like I have this equipped just for like 48 personality and 15 luck. My gear is so bad on this character. Okay, I'm not going to be doing stuff like investing into itemization. Here. I'm not going to itemize for resistances or anything like that. We're just going to brute force and see like how durable we are now. Let's see. What else do we need to do? What is the effect of this? So this is 40 plus 1 per level. plus an additional something percent, I assume. Alright, so next on our agenda is oh, you only have 101% crit chance. That's interesting. The crit chance is based off of probably enemy level. So that's probably what's happening, is that I'm just not critting occasionally when I'm fighting really high level enemies. That would be my assumption. Okay, so let's say it. Okay. We have what to do now. Did we already get all the masteries that we need? No, we didn't get regen. Let's figure out where regen is. Is there a regen trainer in New Sorkable now? I think there is.
How about some training?
Somewhere.
It's closed.
What are you looking at?
Vampire, Dark Elf, and Dragon, so no. Let's go to Freehaven, see who's here. Where is the training place here? It's in the middle.
How about some training?
It's not there. I don't remember where these are, so we're just gonna go to. We can't go to 8 this way. Whoop. And we can pop over to. Oh wait, no, we don't want to go to Iron Sand because we'd have to walk. Let me see if I can remember where the regen person was. Regen trainer was added. There's presumably going to be one here too.
Do you need medical attention?
Okay, expert regen's right here. So where's the master here? Okay, you're going to tell me about the one in Murmur Woods, which is not the one that I care about. Is the regen person going to consistently be... Regardless of where the person is, I do have access to them. There's a chest here? just like seeing chests that I'm not realizing existed. So we have that. I'm going to go to Blackshire. I'm going to go to the temple here. I'm just going to meander around all the different locations to see if... Because, like, I think some of them are in inns, and apparently some of them are in temples. Following you would be foolish. Paradise Valley has some things.
Can we be with you?
Ooh.
Who needs training?
Doris.
Hi, come on in.
No. It's probably not here then. Could be Creekspire. If it's Creekspire, then I'd have to walk to get there, which is what I'm trying to avoid.
see.
Silver Cove would make sense.
I could use your services.
Could you now? Could you now?
I suppose you'll be wanting service.
I suppose you'll be wanting service. Yay, pirates. Okay, so where is the temple here? It's funny because I have like no idea where like temples are because I just never enter them.
Pleased to see you.
Okay, so not here. I am gonna try going into one of the guild places.
Ready to train?
Where is the guild place here? I don't know. I'm gonna go to Mist. Because Mist, I know how to get to the thing in Mist. Check.
May we live
Check
long
you.
and prosper.
It's closed. What do you need? I'll teach you.
Oh, this allows me to learn skills. Okay. Pair expertise. There's no way that Master is here, right? That'd be crazy.
Hi. Come on in.
Okay, so... It might be Kriegspire. Which would be unfortunate.
Welcome.
I'd be fairly surprised if it was Freehaven. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. We'll just go to New Sorpigal. We'll just pop over to Murmur Woods. Actually, do I have a thing for Kriegspire? I do not. You know, it could be Mire the Damned. In theory. I don't think it's Mire the Damned, though. Okay. We'll just pop over to Murmur Woods. And... is this the area we're supposed to be in? It sure is. What were we doing? Actually, were we ready to go to the Elemental Plains? I think we were ready to go to the Elemental Plains. So... we could just walk into the error plane. And that'll be a decent place to test our newfound power anyway. Learning. Monster. There we go. Okay. So, we've now got Master Regen. So we regen 500 per second, which is pretty good. At GM, we'll regenerate an additional 1% for every 1% HP we've lost, so that'll up to double our regen value, which isn't too shabby. So let's go find out what happens when we get shot in the face, huh? That is our goal. So there isn't any actual places here that we can't just... Oh, we can fly without restriction here? Nice. So we're just gonna fuck around for now. We will almost certainly find out, but... Okay. We do have, like, several characters that are very vulnerable to being killed. So let's save this under danger, even though we don't necessarily need to. This is not a actual exterior area. It's a cobra. Okay. I thought that these would have ranged attacks. So, I was dicking around for no reason. We're going to be fine here. Since everything's flying, they don't get ranged attacks for being outdoor enemies. Okay, that does have a lightning bolt attack. And we are low on mana. So give me a second to regen my mana back up. So how hard gaming gear? Yes. That's what we're doing. What is your... Yeah, so that's supposed to do about 100,000 HP in damage. Oh, this is adamantite. The fuck did you drop? Oh.
I have too much.
Again, anytime I see something and I'm like, what the hell are you? It's not one thing, it's multiple. We're taking no damage now. Oh, we forgot to sell. We forgot to sell our bullshit. Oh no. Well, luckily the air elemental plane is broadly not dropping a lot of stuff. Man, it's a little mean-spirited. It's a little mean-spirited now.
Who wants some?
Okay, there we go. There we go. And yeah, the spirit ring is not preventing us from dying. The spirit ring is not maintaining preservation on me. The preservation that I'm casting is potentially taking priority over that. Because yeah, I should be alive. If I had thing. The really funny thing is that it is actually probably just more optimal to not be moving forward until I'm ready to just... Yeah, unfortunately we can't just just stand here and hold frame because Our vampire's too squishy and we'll just die. I could, however, now that I think about it, I could switch and have you maintain preservation instead. But if I do that, then you have basically no HP at all. So that's probably not what I want to do. Yeah, bullying is the name of the game with the caster run, I'm afraid. Something hit Cassowary there. And it's not fire damage. Let's take a look at her resists. Well, I want to check, actually, now that we've invested into both bodybuilding and Thinger for them, let's load the dungeon save, which is fairly recent. And we have a little more than doubled our effective HP on Cassowary. So, not that crazy a difference, right? Like, the Cassowary is not experiencing that huge a change. But yeah, Cassowary indicates to me that we should switch you to using a firebolt if we want you to actually survive attacks. But Cassowary is indicative to me that we can generally expect that if we're going from full resources, a caster will have a little bit more effective HP than a dedicated melee, unless dragons are extremely durable compared to normal melees. If we presume that Cassowary has durability that you would expect from a melee, then Cassowary's got a little bit less effective HP than the casters, but has the ability to recover way more effectively, and isn't going to be consuming their own like offensive resources in order to make it happen. Right? That's the key difference. So unfortunately though, this doesn't, because of the fact that we do have the vampire as the weakest link, it really doesn't change very much in terms of strategy, because we still just have the ability to have some characters get insta-gibbed. It does, however, mean that we have a lot more margin for error with, like, basically I can get hit and it doesn't even consume my second life on my casters. So I'm basically given, like, 2 or 3 extra usages of that legendary, right? It's like I blow through a decent portion of my mana first, and then I blow through the rest of my mana, and god damn it! And any time Goose gets tagged, they're just dead instantly. Most of the attacks were only knocking me while they weren't actually killing me, but let's not overstate how vulnerable they are. But yeah, massively more vulnerable than Thinger. And you know what? Actually, this I kind of stand corrected, because now that I think about it, this character is sitting on this character is a melee, right? Like, these two characters are melee characters, and we can see how durable they are versus the spellcasters, and they're just kind of like objectively massively less durable than the spellcasters are. They have more sustain at the moment because of the fact that I haven't invested very much into meditation. So they have a bit more sustain if, like, I survive a hit. They'll be able to recover from it more effectively. But they really are substantially more vulnerable just getting gibbed. Poor Goose. Yeah, Goose is going to, I think, be a weak link durability-wise for It's kind of interesting. If I could get a bit more durability onto Jungle Fowl, so that Jungle Fowl could maintain that. Like, if I had Jungle Fowl maintaining the thing, then... Yeah, what's your regen? Not very fast. I could swap to a different thing for this, which would help. But I don't really have the damn it. I don't have the, It's so funny, though. And imagine the life we could lead if everybody was a Medusa. Let's see. Monoshield is a Medusa in Dota has a Monoshield. And it is very, very effective. We're just gonna rotate toward these and kill off some of them first. And we can worry about the other stuff. Let's see, we have about an hour left. Let's see. For answering what? What did I answer? What happened? Yes. I got you. I got you. Yeah, the principal conceit behind this Monoshield is derived from the incarnation that Medusa has. Which I don't know if that incarnation is derived from something else in turn. I know that Monoshield is an ability that the mage hero unit has, but I don't remember if it's as strong as the one that Medusa has. I don't think it is as strong as the one that Medusa has in Dota. But basically, Medusa is a, extreme late-game carry, from my recollection. And, no, not extreme late-game. I'm sorry, she's not extreme late-game. She's She's a hard carry that you need to carry to a specific point, and then she becomes basically invulnerable to harm for a period of time, and you can just push down everything during that time period. She just becomes extremely unstoppable at a certain point. She then will eventually, as characters get more and more mana drain abilities, not abilities, more as people basically get luxury items, she will start to fall off because you can start doing. Basically, if you have everybody equipped with mana draining items, which is something that can happen in the extreme late game, then that mana that she had, like, she basically suffers a lot from everybody being able to build specifically to counter her. She's counterable, but not while building your normal build items. There's certain characters that will counter her because they do like mana drain by default, and they have, if you have a character who has like a mana void where it's like it does damage proportional to how much mana you're missing, that I think it's Anti-Mage has that or something. She just gets obliterated, right? Because it's like she gets brought down to half mana and then dies, right? Because she doesn't have any HP. So, at any rate, that's the. Oh, you survived an attack! Look at you! Look at you! Surviving and shit. Do you not have that spell? You do have Implosion. Can you cast Implosion? Oh, Jesus! They spawned on the ground. Do they not have Implosion, actually? Can enemies cast Implosion? I don't think they can cast it. Also, have air elementals always been melees? I don't remember them being melees. You are you need to cast something more expensive than that. Fine. Well, air is not a good choice. We'll go with. I'm gonna go over Raylas because it's fun. Okay, these can, however, shoot lightning bolts. So as they start dying, we actually get put in a more dangerous position rather than a less dangerous position because the Implosion doesn't exist as an enemy spell. Do I even have Mana Shield on you? Give me a second. I didn't invest in Mana Shield on you. I should invest into the Mana Shield as well. We need to get this to 20. That'll actually help a lot. That's actually why that character is so squishy. Is because if they could absorb 75% of an attack instead of 25% of attack, they wouldn't be dead instantly. They would. Yeah, it would be my assumption that they simply don't have the ability to cast Implosion. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy cast Implosion. Right? Like, Implosion is not a... I've never seen an enemy cast a spell that doesn't have a projectile, and Implosion does not have projectile. Though maybe they can they cast it on other enemies if I dominate them? These can't hurt me. Okay. Alright, so we can finish these off. Once we've gotten all the broodlings cleared. Oh, I also need to get the elemental plane chips or whatever, right? If these have lightning bolt, okay, that's done. Easy peasy. Ugh. It looks to me like as you get later into the game, your durability relative to the enemies strangely seems to go up. Like, in the early game, I feel like I was more vulnerable than I am with fairly marginal investment on my characters. Here in the late game. I'm wondering if, like, the multiplicative effects are...
It is down.
sufficient to make that happen. There's what, like 9 of these total? It is very cool watching the projectile go past. It's very fun to watch, like the from the lightning bolt.
Well, you got that one.
Well, we've plowed through the bulk of the air elemental plane, and we have yet to have... Have either of these two gone unconscious at any point? I'm a little surprised, given the fact that, like, I've been blowing through my entire mana bar. I need to get more meditation if I'm going to do this kind of a strategy. Like, at the moment, I have, I don't have enough investment into my actual mana regen. So, but yeah, my SP regen is actually pretty garbage. Like 41 SP per second is like, it would take 10 seconds to regen enough for a rock blast. So, I feel like if I was actually doing a pure caster run, I would run into an issue where I actually just have too much ascendance to realistically, or ascension, to realistically like plow through the enemies infinitely. And I wonder where I would stop. Like, the ascension level that I have right now is too high for me to maintain spellcasting indefinitely. Except it's not if I cast Firebolt. So Firebolt might actually be a good default spell to use. And you could use something like Ice Bolt. You could use something like Toxic Cloud. Obviously, Dragon Breath is extremely expensive. Weirdly, Soul Drinker might actually be more sustainable, just because of the fact that it is you know what might be interesting? I'm gonna try casting Armageddon. Let's see how much damage I do to myself. Not that much. Well, I did kill myself there. I want to check how much HP the enemies have now. Like, how much damage is that doing?
Easy slaying.
It's functionally doing no damage at all. That's effectively nothing. That does seem like it's dealing damage, but it's not doing anything meaningful. So...
It is down. Yes, we've done it. It is down. It is down.
So we're 2/3 of the way through this zone. I do have ideas for how to like increase the party sustain. What I basically would need is I need to basically have enough damage and get the leech conversion legendary in effect, and make sure that everybody has the 10% on kill. And with that, I think that you could maintain your SP generation for a long time. Because meditation on its own, I don't think it's that impactful compared to other sources later on. I'm wondering if maybe there would be a way to make some of the other sources of mana regen more dependent on your mana regen instead of your maximum mana. How much is Firebolt down? It's only hitting for like 5k. Let's see if I can find something in the 100-ish range for casting, because Implosion is very expensive. Lightning Bolt's even more expensive than Implosion is. Why is this more expensive? Oh, because it's an AoE, I forgot. Let's see. So Ice Bolt does roughly triple per point. What do I have points in anyway? Water has plus 40. I have plus 44. I have the maximum in air right now, so. Yeah, from here, I think the bulk of the enemies that are left are just these flying birds. So we should be able to just kill them without any threat at all. But yeah, if I'm using cheaper spells that I can just maintain casting indefinitely, then Mana Shield becomes much more powerful. Like I have a net surplus of mana right now, which means that I am actually just going to be regenning. But the thing is that I'm only regenning like a bit, right? I'm not regenning that fast. So, in terms of sustain, I do think that the regeneration effects are more powerful than meditation effects. We're going to need to get the investment done for the thing. You know, I was actually expecting that the investment would be a lot less than this to get the durability up. We have actually invested quite a bit into making this happen. Let's see. Part of that was on regen, though, which was honestly a waste. I don't... Like, it's useful on Cassowary, because Cassowary has 20,000 HP, but not particularly useful for Goose. But we can make it work. We can figure something out with Goose. Get the entire party, you know, in a nice position to survive attacks. Oh, come on. Rude. Very rude. Very rude.
No, there isn't any room.
Nap complete. It's not quite true, but... Wait, is it actually true? No, there's no way that there's nothing over here, right? Okay. Wait, real? Okay, never mind. So we have actually cleared the whole dungeon. So let's take a look at bolster level in Might and Magic 7 is sufficient. So we can pop out of here and head to Might and Magic 7. I'm gonna just go ahead and click the portal here. Did I get the chip from this? We are going to save the game under danger. We are going to do a beacon to Evanmorn. And then... oh, what are the quests that we're working on here? We can crack this code on the School of Sorcery. Ashwar Nognagoth. What a name. So I guess we're going to Celeste, which is fine. I'll be right back. Save this under caster save, and then we will be right back. I return. Okay, so now we need to go kill some things. That's generally how it works. We need to get to, I guess, Erathia gets us to Bracada, so let's go to Erathia. And... Right, we don't need to go to Bracada now. Actually, you know what? We can go to Bracada. I think we can sell stuff. I think we can sell stuff in Celeste. Right? I guess I could have looted the air elemental plane if I had sold stuff early. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Did I put a thing down? I didn't put a thing down. I'm actually going to reload this. No, I saved and... Never mind, we're not. It's fine. It's fine. I can walk there again. We'll just wait until morning, question mark. No, we're just going to walk to Bracada. It's fine. We'll sell eventually. This is supposed to be a gear-based stream, and I just didn't bother looting an entire zone. It's the caster shit, you know? It's just like... It's infectious. It's just... Oh shit, you're hostile! That explains why you were moving so weirdly. Right, that part. That thing where you try to kill me. Oh god, please! Fine. Okay, so we actually need to clear Bracada first before we clear the other place. Okay, we actually shouldn't be looting this because... Yeah, we should. It's an exterior zone. It's gonna be too much of a pain in the ass if we don't loot it immediately. Let's see. What was the other thing that I found? A spear. Okay. That's probably easy. Yeah. Okay. We just need to kill a few random golems. I'm actually wondering if maybe I should go into Celeste proper first, just so that I have inventory space when I'm dealing with the exterior area that's just like more of a pain in the ass to navigate. Actually, we don't need to do Celeste first, now that I think about it. We could do the other thing as well. The Academy.
No room. Can't carry no room.
Oop. Okay, so we do need that
I have too much room.
slot.
No room. I have too much.
I have too much.
There isn't any room.
It is chilly in here. I'm gonna turn off the AC. How about that for strategy? It's too chilly.
No room.
The old
I
AC
have too much.
was the incorrect type for this for a room this size,
No room.
and so it had like way
I have
less
too much.
like power behind the fan. And this one is the appropriate amount of power for the fan for the whole room. But the issue is that it is directly above. It's directly above my computer. So it's like a fan that's meant to handle an entire room is pointed directly at my face. And it gets chilly. It gets chilly. Which is, a good problem to have, because it's nice to be able to just turn the damn thing off, rather than be continuously like, ah, yes, wouldn't it be nice if this was a little stronger so that I could be not warm? What time is it? 5:19. I think most of the shops open at 6. But I could be wrong. It is also interesting that we don't need to kill all the gargoyles. There were 3 gargoyles there that did not turn hostile. Which is kind of interesting. Okay, the gargoyles here are probably hostile, but maybe not. Are they not? Okay, the gargs here are... They are now. Okay. Look, gargoyles, golems, they're basically the same creature, right? Basically the same thing. What is it? Oh, you're hostile. Okay. Easy peasy, kinda cheesy. Now, we just pop over here. I'm very curious to try out a melee run again. I'm very curious what's going to happen with it. Because I do think that getting access to things like expert regen early might make a really big difference. Like, I don't have to wait until I get to Iron Sand to get access to it. I'll get access to things like Levitate a lot earlier. I'm very curious what that all is going to look like. Okay, I think I've finished this zone. So now we just need to sell our garbage. Can I sell my garbage in Celeste? I think I can. So, you know what? I think I maybe do Celeste first, and then do the Academy later. Because this will allow me to not have to, like, fuck around with... Okay, let's make you die first. And the peasants are not hostile. So I don't have to avoid, like, tagging anybody. We're already in the green. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we can finish the Arkham Mage quest now. No, we can't. We're not finishing the quest here. But
Come on in, have it. Hope you like it.
we can get close. First turn, -1 query is pretty good. Let's do that. Well, it wouldn't have mattered either way. If they used the same card last turn, it would take them to the same point. So we just dealt damage, and that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and tag this. I should have done the Moody Goblins first. We're actually gonna do the Goblin Mob though, and that allows us to do 4 damage to their tower for 3 gems, which seems like a pretty good trade. And as you drop the foundations, okay, I'm gonna tag this, and then they get the Dragon's Heart up. Do a little bit more damage. How is their tower higher than mine when I have done so much damage directly into their tower? This is the kind of bullshit that happens because of how gargantuanly overpowered the non-beasts are. Which is to say, how garbage beasts are. can just hit crystallize. We can tag the dragon. We can drop a Draco, as they say in the business. I think that just means using Draco Meteor in Pokemon. I think that's specifically what it is. It's just, I think it's just dropping a Draco Meteor on the enemy, which is just an ability. I think I don't know if the person, there was a person who had that as their name in Pokemon Showdown or whatever the thing is called.
Help you find something. This item's we don't need it.
But I don't know whether they named that after a common term within this community, like a common phrase, or if they coined that phrase, or what. My assumption is that it's just a common phrase in the community. But I just don't know. I just don't know. Drop a Draco. Which contextually, I assume, just means using Draco Meteor.
This item's weak.
But I don't know how long people have been saying it, or if people even say it very much.
Jump.
I think I've heard Smallant say it once.
Return soon, my friend. Fine armor for sale.
I just don't know. That's very funny. It's probably, in that case, it's probably just the name that I don't remember what his name is. It's not Imfa. Imfa is the Dark Souls guy. I don't remember what his thing is, but he makes a bunch of like Pokemon Showdown style videos. He used that as his username. And I heard Smallant say that as an expression in one of his recent streams, but I've only heard him say it once, right? So he might just be referencing that guy's name because it's the kind of phrase that sounds like something people would say. It's catchy. It's a catchy.
I hope I have been of service.
You've been of so much service. I'm so happy that you're willing to do business with me, even as I murder all of your friends. Let's see here. Did I just save while I had... No, I didn't. Okay, we're going to save this under danger. And we're going to blow up the rest of this dungeon. No problems. Are you hostile? You sure do be. Nope. Man, imagine if we did a full Witch run. Imagine how easy these angels would be. Let's see. It could be. It could be a lot of things. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in a different location than I thought it was. Okay. Everything's fine. All of them will just walk toward me and then one by one die. Okay. Oh, you're above me. Well played. Well played. You got 2 hits off. You burned through 2 invulnerabilities. Well played. Oh. Okay, there's Carolyn the Woodcutter.
Pray.
So here's Lady Carmine. But yeah, we're not attacking her. We don't. There is no steal skill, so we can't do steal as a strategy, unfortunately. I did not check an in Might and Magic 7 specifically. No. I mean, I might have. I didn't. I didn't deliberately go to specifically a Might and Magic 7 in, but I'll check.
Come on in, have a drink.
That is a nope. A nope or Rooney. I fell. Only a little embarrassing. Just a little. And we even looted everybody outside, right? Let's save. But yeah, in horse news, I have... I don't know how that happened. Oh, but vampires would... Oh, actually, wait, no, that's a vampire. A vampire came out in the game that doesn't have steel. Right? Like, there's no steel skill in it. So... Yeah. That didn't occur to me. We'll see. Because I don't... This character started as a necromancer, which is a Might and Magic 8 class. Everybody's a Might and Magic 8 or a Maw class. I haven't checked every character. Oh, shit. Okay, so he's actually turning hostile. I thought he got hit by one of the angels or something. I'm gonna wait for these to come to me because the peasant that went hostile... Oh, is this the peasant that went hostile? Interesting. Why are you hostile? You're not hostile.
It won't be any.
So this Ramsey the banker went hostile when I killed. I'm actually gonna we're gonna reload for this just to not make anybody hostile, not for any particular reason. There's nothing against the rules about having peasants go hostile, but You know, since the banker is so sensitive, we can just move these into a different room before we kill them. That's easy enough to do. It does seem to be specifically Ramsey the banker who's going hostile. Why are you all getting stuck up there? Come on. Come on, get with the program. Nope, you're still hostile. Why are you hostile again? You didn't even see that. You didn't see shit. You didn't see shit, my guy. You know what he might have seen, actually? He might have seen them hit me, not the other way around. And I think that's actually what happened. He's not turning... Nope, he turned hostile there. Is he turning hostile when I kill a very specific enemy? I think he might be turning hostile when I kill a specific enemy. Because I think he aggroed from behind the corner on that other attempt. You hostile now? Yeah, he's hostile again. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it anymore, because I have invested enough time into this. It isn't... Oh, wait, no. I can't allow him to turn hostile like that. Wait. Actually, is he just starting hostile? Now that I think about it? Let me invis, because I just realized that it could be that I wasn't detecting him. And he's starting hostile. Where's Ramsey the banker? Ramsey's right here. Ramsey's not hostile. So he does not default to hostile. Okay, he just fell through the floor. I think Ramsey is still friendly. Let's go look for Ramsey. Ramsey is fine for now. I'm gonna save this. We unfortunately lost the body of that angel. I thought that when things... I didn't think that things fell through the sky. I thought that they just died and then existed there, and it was fine, but... Did I trigger Ramsey? No, Ramsey's fine still. For whatever reason. Okay, Ramsey is still fine. We're going to save the game under dungeon.
I have too much.
We're at 100%. Ramsey didn't aggro there. We didn't get the completion bonus for when we hit 100 for some reason. Like, we didn't get the pop-up. Which is weird. We are at 100%. But it didn't trigger the thing for some reason. Or am I crazy? Did it happen? I just, like, blipped past it without realizing? So, okay. But I got 100% from killing the angel though. I had already detected everything else in that room. I got it off of that angel that I killed. Or do you mean like if it defaults to friendly and you kill it? Because I've had it. I've gotten 100%. There seems to be different rules for different types of things. Like in some dungeons, that the allied creatures don't count toward completion, and in some they do. Right? And I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know why there's a distinction. This is actually a huge upgrade. Like, that's a massive upgrade. Okay, so what do we want to do now? We've cleared out this. We could do... Let's see. That's interesting. It is probably something to do with the thingers. Oh, there we go. The layout of this building was slightly different than I remembered it being. We go in here, we can complete the Lich quest. That seems like a reasonable thing to get done. Alternatively, we could go to the school. Yeah, let's go to the school. I just want to go to the school because it's a place that I, like, have basically just not been to. So... Oh, there's more enemies here.
Yes, we've done it.
But I've definitely gotten 100% completion from detecting friendlies on this run. So it might be an inconsistent bug where it only pops up sometimes, but is related to maps that are mixed in the sense of like there's something weird goes on with maps that have a mixture of friendlies and hostiles. Because I'm almost 100% certain that I got 100% specifically off of killing that creature. I don't think I was at the amount that I needed to do one more creature on the previous time. So I'm pretty sure that I got what I needed from the kill. But it would still be the same. Oh, you're not hostile. Well, you're hostile. I had 96%, like 96.8% when I killed the angel, and then I had 100% for the death. we're gonna die. That could have gone better. Oh? Wait, can I just use you to get... Can you ferry me to where I'm going, please?
Get out of here.
I'm still in the green! You can literally ferry me to my destination. Let's go. Let's go. All we have to do is ask this person over here for permission. Okay, that time I think it might be all of the floor except the trap, because we didn't trigger it when we got into the trap. But we did trigger it when we left to go past the trap.
Hey!
Okay, that time we landed before the trap. It would be very funny to me to be able to get this done without actually making anybody go hostile.
Stand aside.
I think I'm fucked.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Stand aside. Get out of here.
We're definitely playing the floor as lava here. Okay. I'm gonna try to get onto
Stand aside!
the fireball trap and not trigger the enemies again. And if I can do that...
Hey! 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 Back!
Okay, they are not hostile. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save this under... What are we going to save this under? Caster Nonsense. We'll save this under Caster Nonsense, and let's walk around on this. So this tile doesn't trigger them. Over here doesn't trigger them either. It's this hallway. So I think... That's funny. I think that if I jump to these, if I successfully got to these, and then got through this room, I might be able to make this work. We obviously wouldn't be doing it on this attempt, right? This is not the attempt. But I want to do like a proof of concept here. So I don't know which side I need to go to, unfortunately. Yeah. Because when they start moving away from me... Okay, they're actually... I'm high enough in the air right now that they're gonna move. They're not like looking at me, except the one who's on me, I think.
Get out of here. Stand aside. Stand aside.
What am I attached to right now? Actually,
Stand aside. Stand aside. Get out of here.
is this whole room safe? Oh, that's not the right button. Okay. Oh, there's switches here. What do the switches do? Look, don't mind me. I have no idea what these switches even do. I like never play on Dark Side, so. But yeah, it looks to me. What the fuck are these switches for? It looks to me like, in theory... Okay, some of these went down again.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Does this mean that we need to go to the other side? Because if it does, that's gonna be an issue.
Stand aside!
Okay, so this section doesn't help me that
Stand
much.
aside!
This is not the place that I need to be. So I need to get to the other side, not this side. I don't know why I saved this under danger while I was standing outside the school. So, did I? Oh, I thought I needed to get to a library. Oh, is it in that chest?
Get out of here!
It's probably in that chest. Okay. So I think that this is fun, so we are going to do this without triggering the hostility, because I think that sounds like a fun way to try to get this done. It's not for any reason other than okay, actually I got all the way to where I needed to be with that. That jump got me where I needed to be without needing to fuck around. See? We managed to get there. And we didn't die this time for some reason. So, we can now save this under dungeon and jump into this corridor. From here, we can loot this.
Hey! Back!
Stand aside! Get out of here! Stand aside!
Let's go.
Get out of here!
Oh, this... Okay.
Stand aside!
It's weird to have a puzzle style
Stand aside!
doorway. Don't worry about it. That was definitely not a dark magic spell. You don't need to be concerned with yourselves. Alright, we got a white barrel. Save this under dungeon.
This item's
This is incinerate.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
It seems like it is doing a lot of things.
Get out of here! Stand aside!
Like it doesn't sound like it's just doing a thing.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Oh, there's another side here.
Stand aside!
Wait. Okay, we can get okay. We can get to both sides from this side. We got the scroll of waves. Complex pattern or frequently blah blah blah. It's not in the chest, no, it's in this bookcase. Okay.
Get out of here! Stand aside! Get out of here! Stand aside!
Oh wait. Oops.
Stand aside!
Oh shit. It's a good thing we saved. It is not in a I can't believe that I still remember that it's in a bookcase, but like it's been so long since I've gotten it. But yeah, I think we've actually looted the whole joint. We've got the scroll of waves, so maybe we clear this dungeon later, but maybe we just don't because it's funnier this way. It's like, okay, you know what? We did the ninja thing. It is appropriate for the ninja promotion to sneak in and not trigger anybody to be hostile. We're just like, oh yeah, no, we're supposed to be here. Don't mind us. Remember, we were the ones who did the golem recently. We just did the golem thing. It's chill. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about a thing. Okay, we're saving this under caster save because we have successfully done our castering. Oh. That's interesting. I forgot that there was a... Do I have to actually decipher this shit? Because I think I need, like, an actual cipher to do this, don't I? Don't I have to do, like, actual cipher madness? Artwanthin... Is there... I think there's a thing here. It would be so much faster to brute force it than it is to actually solve the cipher, I think. Unless it's not 4 letters, in which case it might... I don't know why I think it's 4. Like, it's one of each, but... Let's see. It's northeast southwest? Wow, okay.
I bet it's going to be bad.
Okay then. 90% completed. Bye. Dungeon complete. Yeah. So cool.
There isn't any room.
The Shadow's Mask. A unique item that you can only get on Darkside.
I have too much.
There isn't any room. There isn't any room.
You cannot... Enemies cannot revive and dungeon complete with the same attacks, so completion didn't trigger. What is that? Dungeon enemies can't revive? Oh, yes. It would be very funny if it didn't. If we killed every enemy and it did in fact do that. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna save this under danger, and whoops. We're going to load our autosave. We're gonna make it happen. Let's see if this cursed reality is a thing. Because it's just one pack enemies. It should be fairly easy to get a shot that kills them.
Down.
Is the dungeon complete? It is, because we got the gem. A gem appeared on our trigger. So we didn't get the message for the dungeon completion, but I think we got the EXP for it. Let's take a look. We've got EXP in Might and Magic 7 is 78.24. We're going to reload to our danger save. Which is 78.23. So there were slightly more enemies in that pack, and we did get the completion trigger on that attack. So you do in fact get both. You don't get both messages, but it does actually complete. Which is the important bit. I wouldn't really consider it a bug that it doesn't give you both messages. If it didn't give you the actual completion, I would consider that a bug, but the fact that it doesn't tell you both messages is not a big deal. And that means that we can now... What are we supposed to get from here? So we just need to go in. Same shade, just killed over and over and over again. Temple of the Light. I'm on the wrong side. Wait, I'm not on the wrong side at all. Where's the ninja person? The ninja person isn't even down here, is it? Yeah, they are. I think they're on the other side. I think the ninja trainer's down here. No one could argue with success except apologists for the weak and the cowardly. I hereby promote all initiates to ninjas! Exciting. Okay, so we've gotten that quest done. And now we can not teleport. We can teleport to Celeste. Which I definitely remembered I needed to check on. Okay, we can save here. And then... I guess we could do Halls of Mist, or we could do the Temple. Let's do the Walls of Mist.
Yeah, great plan.
Yes, we've done it. Down. Yes, we've done it. Down.
So many enemies. Okay, they're now getting into the room. This is where we die. It had to happen eventually. Okay. Do we... I think there's options here,
Let's
so...
investigate.
We currently don't have anything aggroed. So we could, in theory, aggro just like one side. So, like, if I shoot you, my life becomes sad. Okay.
We've done it.
Ready.
Well, that's concerning. What the fuck? Why'd I shoot the ground in front of me? Okay, that did not hit. I don't know how many are in this pack here. Oh, it looks like we aggroed the ones in the back somehow. Get some nice snaking shots over on those. Because we're just waiting for one to come into line of sight so that I can just blow them all up off of that one. Okay, there are like a shit ton of other enemies that I've aggroed by doing that, but that's fine. Okay, it might not be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Why wouldn't it be fine? It's fine. It's all fine. We're gonna live. We didn't live. Reload the autosave. We can make this work. There really are a lot of enemies in this one room. It's quite a few. It's not that many, though.
Easy stuff.
I really shouldn't be getting this overwhelmed. Oh, you know why I'm getting overwhelmed? I'm not using anyways.
Ready. Ready.
And you can Dragon Breath. No, you can Soldier Breath. We are probably going to get overwhelmed here regardless. Hey, look at that! We actually managed to have Mina die. That's the first time that Mina's died in probably an extremely long time, but
Where is the enemy?
good job, us. Right, yes, I need to readjust. We'll do Rock Blast, and we'll do Soul Drinker. Actually, you know what, we should probably just do Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath is way higher DPS. And we can do Prismatic Blade.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, I think this will work. We just need to actually get the spells in order on at the start, and then don't kill myself with the Dragon Breath.
Okay. I love the taste of blood.
I walked directly into that blast. And then I blew myself up with Dragon Breath. It was the one thing that I needed to not do, and I did it anyway. That's not the right spell thing. With the autosave.
Let's investigate.
Ow!
You know, I'm getting overwhelmed. It's because I'm not just fighting the enemies that exist at the start. I'm also dealing with a bunch of ads. Okay, we've pulled these. Okay, that's 15% of the enemies in the dungeon. Okay, we have another set. Shit. We have a nice pile of bodies. Okay, that's the last one in that pack. God damn it. Shit. I thought I pressed jump, but I didn't. Okay, for some reason...
It won't be any trouble. Down.
That is definitely not what I had targeted when I did that, but that's fine. These are not showing up on my cursor.
It won't be any trouble.
Okay, these are, I guess, out of range right now. Okay, I think this is now in range. Maybe not. Okay, it was inconsistently in range. They couldn't decide whether it was in range or not. And that's fine. You know, you don't need to make all your life decisions at once. You can take your time, really, you know, put some thought into it and all that jazz. So, we're now going to do this. We're in the green. Okay. We are in the green. We can invis, and we can save it under danger. Alright, so now we just walk over here. We say hello to you. We hit the wrong target. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, we cleared that pack. And now... Did I not sell? It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we got a thinger. This has been very productive so far, actually. This is very, very productive. Okay, let's save this and go through the first thing here. So we have a boss over there. We're just going to stand over here, because I think we'll be too far away from them for them to aggro for over here.
Yes, we've done it.
They're approaching me. I hit A before I hit S, so...
Ow.
This is actually going to be very mean. Because I can invis and then jump in.
It's me.
And then take my pot shots and leave. And invis again. Am I gonna do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll be nice. I'll be nice until I start taking crossfire. Once I start taking crossfire, never mind, we're not gonna take any crossfire. Okay. Let's invis. We can pop in here. Everything is golden. Everything is gold. Okay. Those are flying, so they could peek and hit me from where they are.
No room.
They don't seem to be doing it, but
No room. I have too much.
they could do it at any moment. Alright, sleep well, Astro Kitty.
It's down. Yes, we've done it.
I don't remember what the pattern is for this. We'll just start with the middle and see if we can make the other side work with just this on middle. I don't remember if there's a way to solve this without just brute forcing it. I think you just have to brute force it, but I also think it's surprisingly easy to brute force. Okay, so we do this. We do this. This is not how I should have approached this. Alright. All three does not work. These two works. I thought I just checked that. Didn't I? Wait, didn't I just do that exact combination and it didn't work? I did, right? There might be inconsistency in
There isn't
that.
any room.
That might actually give a hint about how that works, where if you just dick around with it for long enough, it'll eventually work. As long as you've fiddled with both sides. It's a bit concerning. Is it a boss? It is. We need to get away from that. We're not fighting a leech boss. No, thank you. Not today.
It's down.
Okay. Oh shit, are you flying in behind me? How did you get through that? What? That window is not big enough for you to fit in. I mean, it is if you fly forward. Like, if you were to align yourself directly... Okay, I could, like, it could... Okay, that's concern. Okay, if we have to deal with them flying in that window, ooh, that makes life a lot harder. I was thinking we only had one location that they would be able to approach from. But all of these have windows, right? Yeah, they sure do. So I think we have to just jump on this. And we have to fight them in this room. We'll have to deal with all of the flyers. Shit. Hey, I should have just dodged instead of waiting on the cooldown. I do think that might be the route, but maybe not actually. It might be better. Oh, it's actually way better to do this. What am I thinking? With the ability to just fully blow everything up before they can touch me. What am I thinking? Oh right, I can just leave the room and come back. Oh shit. I just wanted to get a kill, you know? Let's go. I can't hit you with a rock blast, can I?
I don't know.
There's somebody to my left. Oh shit! Okay, rude? Okay, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Can I soul drinker you? I sure as hell can. I'm just gonna soul drinker. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna soul drinker. We will. I guess implosion isn't gonna do a ton of damage. Well, it's fine actually.
Easy slay.
It does more damage than soul drinker does. We can use prismatic light, which we already have active. That should have dealt a bunch of damage to me. Not the chance. Lucky there.
Pray.
We're just gonna implosion a few times and call it a day.
Who's next?
Alright, let's go save. We still have several saves left, so it's easy enough to just pop over here, save the game. We don't have the ability to leave the dungeon, I don't believe. Fucking nailed it!
No room.
Okay, I'm proud of that shot. Okay, that I'm proud of that. That was well shot. Okay. We managed to shoot them through the window. I'm just gonna pop in here. That group's toast. We're now in the green. And we have... What is this inventory?
There isn't any room.
Okay, so blue, purple. Do I need to click this again? Okay, let's save this actually. You gotta save the attack from downtown, right? And then we can go deal with the boss. Okay, let's actually go to this side because we aggroed that enemy. roasty toasty.
There isn't any room.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
No room.
Okay, what are you? You are yellow. You are orange. Alright, now we cast Invis. We click on this. Okay, that's just moving that elevator. Is there an elevator in each corner, or is it just the one? We opened this middle thing.
I have too much. There isn't any room. No, I have too much.
Okay. Pop over here. Say how do you do. Oh, fuck.
No room.
No room.
There isn't any
Okay.
No, I have too much. No room.
Really?
I have too much. No room.
Okay. Okay, that's just that elevator. Purple and white.
There isn't any room. There isn't any room.
Really? Yes.
There isn't any room.
Always forgetting that part. Okay. Alright, let's get over to the chest here, and the chest is not going to have anything of particular interest in it. It's just the key.
There isn't any room. No room. No, I have too much.
Okay. Fuck.
No room.
Okay. Where's the other? Oh. Same spot. Okay. So we have 1/3 of the dungeon left to kill. You know what I can do? I'm going to actually use the keys that I have already. I think that was the central pillar key. And then we can do... the other one that we picked up just now.
Jump.
I don't know why I did that. It was not necessary. Where is key? Is key here? This would be a sensible place for key. Key, where do ye be? It's not one of these, because these are sorted keys. Where did I put this? I didn't forget to loot it, didn't I? I didn't loot
There isn't
it
any room.
because the save was prior to it being looted. Okay, so that's 2 cleared. We can invis and save the game under danger. We now have 1 save left, and we have basically all the enemies out here to deal with. I guess I can just clear the ones near the teleporter with ease. Just make... Oh, that's a Swift Elemental. Okay, that's a boss. Do I kill the boss first? Yes. Kill the boss first. And then, once we've killed the boss, which is not actually going to happen first, we're going to kill the boss first. I don't like having all this crossfire going on. Oh, Jesus! Shit. Okay. You know, the boss did the thing that you would do to prevent me from pulling the bullshit noise from the bowl. Oh, so you actually have spells. So the ones in 7, the Might Magic 7 variant of the Air Elemental actually has spells on the top tier that I can use. Oh shit. Alright, now that we've done that, do we want to... No, it's not super consistent. We actually did not dodge that. Okay. I don't know where you're going. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. This thing does not fuck around. I heard what sounded like an attack coming out. I don't think it was, but it sounded like one. Okay, so... Okay, invis. Are you a boss? You are not. Should have done a AoE there. Okay, those are toast. Okay. These don't feel like they're that close together, but Minimap disagrees. Okay. So, we've now cleared this exterior area. I think with this exterior cleared, I think we just save here. This seems reasonable to me. We've killed a boss, we've cleared the exterior area, and now we just have to jump into this pit, clear out all of the enemies in here.
It won't be any.
And then...
Easy slave.
is again. Oh, that right there is another Scouring Pearl. We also got another treasure map, which is pretty cool. We cannot save again. You're in the green. And we'll just invis and then kill the next group.
We've done it.
We will invis right here. Can I just open it? I can just open this? Really? I don't have to do like the whole... I don't have to do the whole puzzle. I can just like... Well, that's funny. I didn't realize that you could just... Oh, you can't. This is... Okay. I thought that that was the side passage. And maybe it is, but it doesn't let you open the second compartment from that side or something. Okay, I don't love their positioning here.
It's a match for me. Down.
I might die. We didn't die yet. We're in the green. Okay. Mission successful. We have cleared out the walls of mist. And we will probably get... everything we need. I love how there's just this random secret door here that doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't even have like items behind it, it's just there. So, mission complete. We go over here. And I thought it was on the north side, and it's not. Where's the teleporter? South side. Good to know, good to know. Hello? Nani? I don't know what happened. Maybe it broke because I've been through a few teleporters? I don't think I've even reloaded since I put those in, have I? I guess I have since I put those in. Okay. Do I have to re-clear this whole place? I do not. Because I lose the key gets lost when huh. Okay. Eyes of mist. Not opening. Oh, that's unfortunate. We might not be able to complete this quest. I don't know what broke. I don't know what broke. I guess I will maybe file a bug report and call it a day. Ugh. Take a nap. Yeah, I think that maybe is what we're gonna do, because I feel like completing this quest is what I'd like to do, and if I file a bug report, people can tell me if it's a bug that people are familiar with and like know about, and thus know how to resolve. So I will just do that. And then that's going to be it for today. We're ending a little bit early today, but not super early. So thank you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you again next time when we will hopefully be finishing the clear of this dungeon, by which I mean just opening a door and leaving through the back, and picking up the things. Later, folks.